with Matthew Lewin.
A win there for number 188, Woolpack and Julian Browning. Second place, 25, Tony Penfold and Jimmy Penfold Jr. Third place, 38, Chris Berwick and Kevin Cooper. Fourth place, 73. Fifth place, 142. Sixth place, 71. Winning time, 1:40.9. As the solos, 250s are on their third leg, and it's Lee Street in the lead from David Mears. Lee Street on the inside, David Mears on the outside, going around Lee Street. And we're obviously getting a lot of hot breath in here because we're getting cleaned up here. David Mears in the lead with Lee Street in second, John Pilcher in third, Allan Carman in fourth, then Steve King. Please. David Mears on a new 250 today, what he normally rides. That was a PDS, that's his normal PDS, but it's a different bike, definitely. A new track. So it's David Mears, John Pilcher, Lee Street, Allan Carman, Steve King. And the leader there really pulling out the stop. Closing, David Mears wins from John Pilcher, Allan Carman, Lee Street, Steve King, Julian Phipps, Jamie Pantry, Jason Steele, and number 54.
Race 29 it was then, the official result there, a win for number 139, David Mears. In second place, number 49, John Pilcher. In third place, number 131, Allan Carman. In fourth place, number 75, Lee Street. In fifth place, 66, Steve King. In sixth place, 73, Julian Phipps. In seventh place, 120, or 121 actually in the programme, it's Jamie Pantry. In eighth place, number 147, Jason Steele. In ninth place, 54, Mike Smith. In 10th place, number 61, Colin Beechin. And in 11th place, number 181, John Gibbons. No other finishes, 1:20.06. From the top by number only, 139, 49, 131, 75, 66, 73, 120, 147, 54, 61 and 181, 1:20.06 over to Don.
And they're away. Who's going to be this year? Right, Dean Camier gets a good start, so does Ritchie Knight. Dean Camier on the inside, Ritchie Knight on the outside. Dean Camier in the corner first. And he's got it on there, Dean Camier, Ritchie Knight. Terry Giles there as well. Tommy Palmer in fourth. But it's Dean Camier setting the pace from Terry Giles. He's now pulling away a little bit from Ritchie Knight. Tommy Palmer in fourth, then Brian Cornelius in fifth. Dean Camier mounts it on out that corner, still being chased by Terry Giles. Ritchie Knight, Tommy Palmer, Brian Cornelius. Then we got Mark Giles, Allan Downer's going a lot better today. Robin Pilcher, Colin Osborne. Down that back straight and into the top bend. Coming out there, carrying it on. Dean Camier on his antique Honda. In the lead from Terry Giles on his BRM Honda. From Ritchie Knight on his new track Suzuki. Then Tommy Palmer on his Parmalat Honda Westlake Special. As the leader comes out the top end now. How's it on? Up now to take the checkered flag. A win for Dean Camier from Terry Giles, Ritchie Knight, Tommy Palmer, Brian Cornelius. George Neal coming around with his hand up. Then Mark Giles, Allan Dan, Colin Osborne, Robin Pilcher, Graham Legg.
Terry Giles. In third place, 229, Ritchie Knight. In fourth place, 21, Tommy Palmer. In fifth place, 48, Brian Cornelius. In sixth place, 26, Mark Giles. In seventh place, 26, Allan place, number 46, Colin Osborne. And what's going round already? In 9th, 174, 10th, 321, 11th, 47, 12th, number 7, 1 minute 21.40. We'll try and give you that one again in the interval. What's coming round? And going in number 30, Paddy Thorne that leads from number 8. Eric Gunyon, they've been first and second in each of the legs. Eric Gunyon's trying to go around the outside, but he's not quite going to get there. Paddy Thorne leads. Eric Gunyon following in very close, second spot, and he's looking like finding him up to time to come round this turn. Very fast spot action, they're all over the track, trying everything they know to come on terms with each other. Number 30, Paddy Thorne leads from number 8, Eric Gunyon, and then we've got number 10, Chris Bartlett, then number 16, Steve Pantry, then number 1, Paul Penfold, and then number 74, Mick Proud. Well, those front two seem to have sorted themselves out now, and the Atkinson is bigger, but Gunning has come on now for third place. Chris Bartlett, Steve Pantry, but there goes the second place for number 30, Paddy Thorne, 3 straight wins, 3 second places, very consistent right in there for number 8, Eric Gunyon. And that was very close over the line, and I can't really make any decision until I get the official result from the lap scorers.
Hollingshead in the lead. Phil Edwards and Graham Johnson is riding that, who used to own that outfit before Bill Penfold bought it. Sorry, Roger Hollingshead in the lead. Honestly, the 850. 850. Phil Edwards on his Rickman. And Graham Johnson on the Morgo 810cc. Johnny Shears rode that yesterday afternoon and really enjoyed himself on it. Souter takes the lead. Come up to take the last black flag. Roger Hollingshead pulling over the side of it. Phil Edwards through. Phil Edwards has got to pull the stop up. Down that powers it on down the outside of Martin Davis. It's going to be a close one. A win for Phil Edwards. Martin Davis Roger Hollingshead just, no, he's going to pull out. He's going to let Graham Johnson, still got Roy Ward on the chair. Roger Hollingshead nodded. He's going to come back in and finish? I don't know. Yes.
That's the full lineup. 4, race number 34. A bit of a hold up down there on the line, so don't forget Robin Ruffles videos and Pete Pearl's photographs. The import will soon be upon us, and it'll be time to get round there and get your video taped. Young Bob Ruffles taken the videos of virtually every meeting this season, both large and small, and he's got most of the home favourites on tape, plus the Parks Bonanza, plus the Intercentre Team Championships, the Wimborne Whopper. You can have both rounds of the Masters on one tape for only a £10 note, so get yourself round to Pete Pearl's photos for your videos. There's the caterers here this afternoon with some excellent burgers and some chips. And of course the beer tent. Just behind the commentary caravan there, so all there for your entertainment this afternoon. Don't forget the tiny trackers in the interval, get the nipper over there, on, bring it on for the next 10 years, and here they go. Race number 34 underway, and just the Saunders Penfold going to the first turn first on that big spot. Power and crunch. after that thing revers, Ernie cracks on the throttle. John Fish and Gary Moore go up into second place. Brian and Clive Holland seem to have trouble. It looks like the change off. Looks like the change off for Brian and Clive Holland, but they're still 4 out. John Fish and Gary Moore, the current reigning British champions, were in second place, but it's Tony Penfold that has just nipped up the inside there. And Jim Penfold Jr. in the chair. So we've got John Fish on back down to first place. Tony Penfold leads. One, two, five. Ernie Penfold and George Penfold come round. They're in the lead then from Tony Penfold and Jim Penfold Jr. Then 173. John Fish and Gary Moore. And the race continues. Ernie Penfold with George there. Holding the lead, hold up, take a side line. They come round the last turn, the checkered flag goes. 125, Ernie and George Penfold. From 25, Tony Penfold and Jim Penfold Jr. Then 173, John Fish and Gary Moore. Then Philip and Richard Davis. Finding their way through there at the back. I enjoy over the dog for the official result of race number 34.
He'll tell us another joke to get the girls hilarious in here again. He's just told a funny joke, which I think he's going to tell in a minute.
Not unless I want banning, no? Not unless I want banning. Race number 35. And we got 174, Duncan Fish and Chris Harrison, 21 Keith Fletcher and Rick Colvin. And away they are in that first race. That is 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer has taken the run on the first turn. Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer from number 24. Tommy Penfold and Liam Chivers. A little bit of a gap, and it's Duncan Fish and Chris Harrison. And then Billy Penfold with Matthew Lewin. They're very ready to play. That's Duncan Colvin in fourth place. Coming round that turn then, very quick indeed, 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer, holding an advantage from Tommy Penfold and Liam Chivers, and I say a bit of a gap, and it's 174. Duncan Fish and Chris Harrison, then 21. Fletcher and Rick Colvin. And Billy Penfold goes around the outside and gets himself back up into fourth place. Billy Penfold with Matthew Lewin. So the battle is on the front line here as Tommy Penfold gains a lot of ground on Dave Penfold. The last lap flag is gone and the battle is on. Dave Penfold with Steve Farmer, then Tommy Penfold with Liam Chivers, and those machines are really going around there, and Tommy's gone to the outside. Tommy's just got the lead on it, goes down there straight. What's going to happen on this last turn? It's neck and neck. You could throw them in the back of a van at that distance. Round they come. Just look at this for a fine finish. Just going to 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer. 24, Tommy Penfold and Liam Chivers there in second place. And the hands go out and shake, but there's a few yards apart. What a fantastic finish. Third place now going to number 174, Duncan Fish and Chris Harrison. Then number 23, Billy Penfold and Matthew Lewin. And number 21, Keith Lester and Rick Colvin.
1, 2, 3, 24. 174, 23 and 21. Winners time, 1 minute 29.85 seconds, and over to Martin. They're on the line and nearly raring to go again.
Race number 36, Big Pack on Julian Brown. The boy can give the line up now, up the line. Bill Penfold and Norris return to form. They're on their way now this afternoon. Out in front. Better start there for Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw, but look at Bob and Keith Miles trying to go around the outside. Then 188, Luke Patchell and Julian Browning. And then Graham Hilton and Dominic Doyle. Well, Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw ease up a little bit into that turn, and Bob and Keith Miles come right up the inside, take the lead, they take the advance. It's still Bill Penfold rather. Caravan steaming up, affecting my vision. Bob Miles going quite hard into that turn. Around the turn. Bill Penfold and Norris turn into form. Take the last lap flag from Bob and Keith Miles in second, then Luke Patchell and Julian Brown in third, and then Graham Hilton, Dominic Doyle bringing up the rear. 4 outs remaining in this one, the positions remain unchanged. Still Penfold and Nigel Shaw looks best to get there first one in the afternoon. Still Penfold and Nigel Shaw, a nice tight line to the finish, a win for them. Bob and Keith Miles take second, Luke Patchell and Julian Brown in a credible third. Then 151, Graham Hilton and Dominic Doyle. And then 142, Paul Holloway.
Penfold and Nigel Shaw. In second place, 108, Bob Miles and Keith Miles. In third place, 188. I'll hand you over to Mark.
One of the three things, well, there comes in race 37. Vincent Kinchin, 76, John Dormer. And then Ricky Sandford. Number 8, Vincent Kinchin lead. From 76, John Dormer. LH Sidecar. There they come. Number 8, Vincent Kinchin. 76, John Dormer. Number 111, Jason Hilliard. 04, Ricky Sandford. 74, Duncan, 24, Jonathan Duke. 139, David Mears. 620. And 187. 211, number 2. Oh, Vincent Kinchin's really getting back on form. He was out for a while with injury and he came back and he's coming to find his way back up to the front. But he's really got the bit between his teeth this afternoon and he's going for gold. Vincent Kinchin leads this one. Bob John Dormer in second, then Jason Hilliard, then Duncan Tolhurst and Sandford. So, second flag goes to the point win for number 8, Vincent Kinchin. Second place, number 76, John Dormer, and in third, 111, Jason Hilliard, followed by Duncan Tolhurst, Ricky Sandford, David Mears, Jonathan Duke, Michael Randall Senior, Justin Shaw.
So I'm going to quickly, no I'm not, I'm going to hand you over to Martin again, down away. No, that's the first game in the golf now.
215, Steve Wilson, one previous win to his credit this afternoon, and Ben Howe with one previous win to his credit, and Robert Ledwith out there with one credit and a machine failure. So those front three are possible points. Robert Ledwith probably needs to fall on those. He goes up the inside of Ben Howe and takes after Steve Wilson. Close can you get? 215, Steve Wilson leads. Robert Ledwith coming up on the inside, takes over that advantage, and Ben Howe goes right around the outside of the line. Ben Howe leads then from Robert Ledwith from Steve Wilson. As they sort themselves out of last or with the battle continue. Around that turn they come, and Robert Ledwith again goes hard after Ben Howe, but it's Ben Howe that leads from 39, Robert Ledwith at 215, and here comes Tommy Palmer. Tommy Palmer back out there again. He had a bit of engine problems earlier on, but he's out there and going for it now. Round they come. 244 then, Ben Howe. From 215, Steve Wilson at the finish, then Robert Ledwith takes third, then Tommy Palmer gets fourth, then Lucas Dodd. John Wilson, Steve King, Brian Cornelius, Robin Pilcher, Graham Knievel, and Andy Cullen.
Third, 39, fourth, 21, fifth, 65, sixth, 214, seventh, 66, and 0 seconds. Hope you're all up to date with those. We're trying to keep the meeting going as quickly as possible. Over to Martin for race 39 for the right-hand sidecars. Don't forget the Blast from the Past final. The presentation will be directly after the race is won by the winner, and the presentation will be presented by Bill Chesson, who's going to present the trophy.
So, looking at race number 39 down there on the line then, we've got Gary Moon, Alan Murray, Mick Smart, Mervyn Ridgewell, Eric Colvin, Paul Penfold, Mick O'Donnell and Neville Penfold. It's Neville Penfold that leads into that turn from Gary Moon in second place. Gary Moon They welded that machine back together and they're really going for it. Number 2, Neville Penfold and Tony Miles from Gary Moon and Steve Robbins. And a bit of a gap back to Mick O'Donnell. And then the Smart Brothers. And Chris Cole in the riding both left and right hand Sidecars this afternoon. Round they come then, very fast indeed. Number 2, Neville Penfold and Tony Miles, then Gary Moon and Steve Robbins settling now to this circuit, but it's a little bit bumpy for a speedway outfit. Then the Smarts, then the Colvins, and then Mick O'Donnell bringing up the rear. Starting their last lap now then. So a quick change of flags now to the checkered flag, and they come round that last turn. It's number 2, Neville Penfold and Tony Miles that win from Gary Moon and Steve Robbins in second place. A long way back for the other finishers. And the big battle comes up on this last turn as the Colvin brothers come up on the back wheel of the Smarts, but the Smarts now for a few yards ahead and fighting on to the finish. As they come up to the line, then it's number 11 the Smarts from 94 the Colvins, and Mick O'Donnell's got straight back in the pit.
And pressure in your car, Bill, in the warm. But if you could work your way up here for presentation after race 41. Thanks.
Right-handers then suddenly go down into the first turn, and number 24, Rob Wilson Senior and Rob Wilson Junior are hard into that first turn first, and they're locked on. Adam Cowper-Smith trying to go around the outside to take that third place. So 24, the 2 Rob Wilson's lead. From 151, Mick Cameron and Kevin Simmons, and then that battle, because Bob Baseby and Paul Baseby are now coming up on the inside of Tim Bennett, trying to sneak through. So around the turn they come then. 24, the 2 Rob Wilsons, and in hot pursuit then is Mick Cameron and Kevin Simmons, and they really mean the business. They're coming up hard to try and only the last lap of this time. There's still time for the Wilsons to come back on form and take the lead. 151 then, Mick Cameron and Kevin Simmons lead. Second flag for him. I believe that's his third win this afternoon. Mick Cameron and Kevin Simmons from the 2 Wilsons, father and son, 2 Rob Wilsons, and then 99 Pete Colvin and Adam Cowper-Smith. Well, another fine battle there, and Mick Cameron certainly showing why they call him the old fox, because he's always sitting, waiting to pounce. And he pounced again there to win race number 40. Over the top for the official result, and then on to the pass final.
Yes, the official result of race 40, a great win there for 151. Mick Cameron and Kevin Simmons. In second place, 24, Rob Wilson Senior and Rob Wilson Junior. In third place, 99, Pete Colvin and Adam Cowper-Smith. Right, we're now coming to the last from the past final, which what this meeting has been all about today. A lot of nostalgia, a lot of fun with the old riders, and the riders are number 77, Johnny Mills with Doug Norris in the chair. Number 2, number 97, 215, 244 and 111 with reserve all the 4s, but we understand Mick Saunders isn't going, so Johnny Shears will be in from reserve to take Mick Saunders' place. Mick is okay and they're away. straight into the lead. Dave Aungier in the lead. Somebody dropping out already. It's Dave Aungier from John Penfold, then Mick O'Donnell, then Ronnie Young. And Johnny Mills bringing up the rear. So it's Dave Aungier in the lead this time. I think he's on a different bike this time, but obviously that's all in the fun of it. Dave Aungier, no, he's on Dave Penfold's bike. Johnny Penfold and Bob Penfold there as they go through to take the lead. John wanted this to be, so whether it's going to be, but John was quite confident that it's John and Bobby Penfold in the lead. Dave Aungier out with trouble. John and Bobby Penfold in the lead. From Mick O'Donnell and Dave Waters, then Ronnie Young and Graham Hill, then Johnny Mills and Doug Norris. And Dave Aungier and Bruce Penn pulling back through the middle there. Whether they're going to get back into the race, I don't know. The leader, John and Bobby Penfold, taking it a little bit easier now as the checker flag goes out, and it's a win for John and Bobby Penfold. From Mick O'Donnell and Dave Waters. Well, there we are, that's our blast from the past. It's been exciting. We're just waiting for Martin to give you the official results. We want the winner back round here to be presented with the trophy from Bill Chesson. Well, obviously John and Bobby are most thrilled of winning that final. Yesterday he did say that he wanted to do 6 laps, and obviously he's done what he wanted to do. And I'm sure Bill Penfold is pleased to see his outfit still winning, even if he can't do all the winning himself. His brother John's shown him what to do. So we just await for John and Bobby to come round. They're getting a lot of applause there. Just while we're waiting for them to come round, I'm just going to ask Bill to say a few words, see what he's thought about the meeting. I know we've had a long drawn-out meeting compared with the way Bill used to run slick meetings, but what did you think of it, Bill?
Well, so far so good. Yeah, I would have been jumping up and down, you know. I'd like to get things going, but having said that, I've enjoyed it very much. I'm just going to present this now to John. It's John Penfold, isn't it? Well, I'm very... Well... I'm steady.
Right, well, after the photos there, yeah, let's have a chat with John. What did you think of that, John? And you're obviously a bit knackered, mate. You've got a bit of weight there, but what do you think of it?
Awful. I'm afraid we're getting too old for it now, plus a little bit too overweight. It's nice to come back here, and, you know, we're really pleased for everybody that's turned up to give us a look and a clap and a wave. It makes us go back to the years when we was doing a little bit of winning. But, you know, I can't sort of say cheerio unless, first of all, I'd like to say how nice it was to see such a good meeting put on. I've enjoyed every minute of it. But let's not forget this time the people in the van over there, the lap scorers, timekeepers, all the marshals that I've started doing lately, you know, and get abused every week, or every time I go out there. And I'd like to thank, you know, the commentators. Not many people do, but I would like to say thanks to Ben and to Don. I think they do a good job, and I've known them for many years. And last but not least, this poor old bugger standing here. Old Bill Ches, and I I went to watch him first race down at Lyddon, and he was racing a stock car against my dad. And I think it was about 1955, Bill, wasn't it? I think I was about 10 at the time. But anyway, thanks very much.
Right, just before we let you go off for a lap of honour, I don't know whether Bill's going to go round with you for another lap of honour, but I want Bob to say a few words, please, because Bob has been around with passenger and a lot, and well, as I said earlier on, he's not too well today, but how do you feel, Bob?
Ooh, not fast, isn't it? Yeah, I tell you, can I lick this? No, I've enjoyed it, but as Don said, I ain't been too good. I think I've got the flu. Plus I'm knackered, and I think I'm frightened and all.
Right, well, it's nice to see you winning, and you're going to get your name on it. Perhaps we might see you back next year for another crack. But don't forget, all these others are still going to come back and have a go against you again.
Yeah, but we'll be on our own by this time.
Oh, yeah, so... Lovely, thank you very much. I don't know whether Bill's going to join the riders over in the bar for a drink, whether they're going to buy you a drink or not, but... And they're away. The first of the bar is Ritchie Knight gets a good start there. Into the lead, followed by Terry Giles and Dean Camier. Ritchie Knight it is. Being chased by Dean Camier on the outside, Terry Giles. Then Tommy Palmer on the Westlake Honda. It's Ritchie Knight being pressed, so he's on the inside, Dean Camier on the outside of it. The 2-minute final what we've all been waiting for, 4 laps. Ritchie Knight in the lead from Dean Camier. Terry Giles holding third, then Tommy Palmer. These 4 well out in front from John Pilcher and David Mears. Then Allan Carman, Steve King and Sean Neal. With Jamie Pantry bringing up the rear and the Atkinson in the front there. It's still Ritchie Knight in the lead. Dean Camier still holding second. Tommy Palmer up in the third. What's this Westlake Honda? Tommy Palmer. It's really flying. Tommy's up there with them. Still now. Still Ritchie Knight. Dean Camier. Tommy Palmer going around the outside. Dean Camier is up in the second now. He's got his sights set on Ritchie Knight. He's got to do it on this turn. The power of the fourth road. Look at him going. He's really going. It's still Ritchie Knight, but Tommy Palmer, great second. Ritchie Knight hanging on for dear life there. That was a great one. Ritchie Knight winning from Tommy Palmer and Dean Camier and Terry Giles. Wow, that was a cracker.
Minute 21.17. From the top line number only, 229, 21, 44, 300, 139, 49, 131 and 121.17. Straight in with the quad. That's 3 previous wins to number 30. It's number 30 is out in front again. He missed a gear there, lost a few yards, and number 8 is right up there with him. So it's Paddy Thorne from Eric Gunyon again. They went 3 first and 3 seconds apiece, and this looks like being a repeat performance. Number 30 then, Paddy Thorne from number 8, Eric Gunyon. Eric Gunyon behind the inside line this time, but he still can't make any ground on him, so it's number 30. Then number 8 from number 10, 16, and Paul Penfold in there as well. Battling it out for last place. Most of those 2 front legs flying, they will go in a hand with his quad. Floating sideways around the turn, make those tyres flying for grip. It's number 30, Paddy Thorne from number 8, Eric Gunyon, and then number 10, Chris Bartlett. And then number 16, Steve Pantry, father to Jamie Pantry. Then number 74, Mick Prowse, and then number 1, flying sidecar man, Paul Penfold. Oh, second flank being made already. I got an outright win here this afternoon for number 30, Paddy Thorne. From number 8, Eric Gunyon, for second place in a row. Then number 10, Chris Bartlett.
Thank you to the landlord and landlady of the Wasp from Headcourt. A very nice watering hole.
Kinchin takes the Fletcher advantage over 215, Steve Wilson, and then Robert Ledwith, and then John Wilson, then Ricky Sandford, and Jason Hilliard coming up through from the midfield. Kinchin is powering in that turn, leg trailing style. He's got to go this afternoon. Then 215, Steve Wilson, then Robert Ledwith, then John Wilson, then Ben Howe. Then Jason Hilliard, well, Ben Howe certainly seemed on points to be able to do better than this. Really used the trail. Number 8, Mr. Kinchin, then works his way around, takes the last left flag from 215, Steve Wilson, then Robert Ledwith in third, then John Wilson in fourth, and he looks like he picked up a punch. Just not sure there with John Wilson. It looks a little soft. Jonathan Duke now with problems on the top. There, and round they come to take the checkered flag. A fantastic win for number 8, Vincent Kinchin. Second place going to 215, Steve Wilson. Third place, 39, Robert Ledwith. Then Jason Hilliard, then John Wilson, Ben Howe, Duncan Tolhurst, Ricky Sandford, and Tommy Palmer. And number 25, Jonathan Duke with problems.
Riders, drivers and passengers that were in the blast from the past this afternoon. I've been asked to say that there will be some mementos for you of today. They will be forwarded on to you because Bill Penfold has your addresses. So all the drivers and passengers in the blast from the past today, you have a memento to come for this memorable day. So we hope you've enjoyed it, and that's what you've got to come. So over to Martin.
Right-hand sidecar final underway, and down that first straight they go. Pete Colvin unfortunately out with problems, but 24, the two Rob Wilsons are out in front. They've made the start and they're on their way, but nipping up the inside there was Bob and Paul Batesby and then Mick just getting it going. But it's all happening on the front line as 151, Mick Cameron and Kevin Simmons lead the race. From number 60, Bob and Paul Batesby in second, then Tim Bennett and Jason Glyn, and then number 2, Neville Penfold and Tony Miles. Then coming up from the back there, 99. He's up in the third place. Certainly got his work cut out if he's going to catch these other two crews in the remaining two laps. 151, Mick Cameron. 3 wins to his credit going into the final, and he's leading at the moment. Bob and Paul Batesby are following hard there in second. Last lap flag comes out already then, and it's Mick Cameron and Kevin Simmons on their way to glory. From number 60, Bob Batesby with Paul Batesby in the chair, then Neville Penfold and Tony Miles. Certainly delighted the crowd. Unbeaten all afternoon. 151, Mick Cameron and Kevin Simmons just onto that machine over the line. Then 60, Bob and Paul Batesby, and then really close, made up a lot of ground. Couldn't do anything about it though. Neville Penfold and Tony Miles, and then Tim Bennett and Jason Glyn. With Pete Colvin and Adam Cowper-Smith bringing up the rear. Well, it just shows how cold that must be getting today, because they're all coming out with jumpers and ruddy jackets on over their leathers. but must be a sign of colder weather. Over to Dom for the official result.
Yes, and what a cracker that was. A great win there for Mick Cameron. Another old-timer, really, because he's been at it a few years, both solos and sidecars. So a win from 151, Mick Cameron, and his passenger today, Kevin Simmons. In second place, number 60, Bob and Paul Baisby. In third place, number 2, Neville Penfold and Tony Miles. And in fourth place, number 12, Tim Bennett and Jason Glennie. And in fifth place, number 99, Pete Colvin and Adam Cowper-Smith. No sixth finisher. Winner's time, 1 minute 31.04 seconds. 151, 60, 2, 12 and 99. Winner's time, 1 minute 31.04 seconds. Along with the bonfire and fireworks, we've still got that old petrol lighter here, which was found near the pond. It must belong to one of you old boys here today, and one of the old sidecar riders, I don't know. It belongs to somebody. An old petrol lighter being handed in here. And they're away on the left-hand sidecar final.
Left-hand sidecar is and away to go. Start with Ernie and George right on their heels into that first turn, and Dave gets the bad bump and moves away from place. Ernie didn't come the inside. The crafty old top is there and he's through. Here takes them catching now. Ernie Penfold and George Penfold from Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer, and then Tommy Penfold and Liam Chivers. They got a bit of a mishap there with one end of the gun. Like 25, Tony Penfold there's trouble. No trouble with that, no stand. He's moved on the side. He's really powering towards victory this afternoon. 125, Ernie and George Penfold from Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer. And then Tommy Penfold, and then Luke Patchell, and then Bill Penfold and Nigel George Robbins at the back. Well, just look at that man Ernie go. He helped box them and he was there. And he's holding on to the lead. Come around now to take that last lap flag in. Ernie and George Penfold. Look at Dave and Steve Farmer coming right up there with a good vengeance. They mean to take that first place if they can get it. But Ernie's got a good lead at the moment. Ernie and George lead, then they're going down their back straight. Dave and Steve make up a few yards around that curve, but they can't do anything on the straight. It's got to be now or never. Ernie Penfold with George's nephew in the chair. Worked on that road. Just put that pistol and throttle on that bike. Dave Penfold coming right around the outside, didn't quite manage to do it. That's a win for Ernie and George. Second, Dave and Steve Farmer. And then Tommy Penfold and Liam Chivers and Patchell and Julian Browning. And then coming round here, the man who's had a few problems today, but he's organised a great event. Number 2, Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Well, I thought we might get Ernie doing a lap of honour, but Ernie scooted straight back in the pits. I think he needs no. He's over the other side there. I didn't see him. He is doing a lap of honour. Very often he'll go back to the pits and say, enough said. He's had enough of that. Proved his point, but this afternoon, show your appreciation to a man, should we dare say on age, he qualified to be in the other event? But he certainly won this event in fine style. Ernie and George Penfold, left-hand sidecar champions here at the blast from the past blaster, the modern-day charioteers. They've won it. Would the marshals please stay in positions? Marshals, please stay in positions. We couple of laps practice, not sure who it's for, but somebody's obviously had some trouble today and they probably want to get their machine sorted out for the Ace of Aces next week. So if you could just stay in position a few moments longer.
That and win that. Right, the other solo one was another man that was really flying today, and really nice to see him back to his old form. Vincent Kinchin. He's been in the bar, I expect. No, not you, Vince. I was talking to the Gary here. Give her a kiss. Bill won't mind. Right, now hand over to Martin to do the sidecars. I'd just like to add, there is some replicas that come with those at the dinner and dance, so over to Martin with the sidecars.
And on to the right-hand sidecars first then. And we are looking now for Mick Cameron and Kevin Simmons. Mick Cameron and Kevin Simmons, come on up. And Mick told me earlier that he's going to ride the Past Masters Ian Barclay meeting in November on a solo this year. Mick Cameron out on a solo in the Past Masters this year. What an entertainer. And good to see Kevin back on the side of an outfit. He's played around this year on different outfits, but it's good to see that he gets some winner's spoils at the end of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, Mick Cameron and Kevin Simmons. And now I'd like to call up for the left-hand sidecar final, old-time favourites, or favourite driver and new passenger, Ernie and George Penfold. Come on up. The fastest left-hand sidecar crew here this afternoon. What a natural that George is. You know, quads, driving, right hand, left hand, sidecars and everything. George has been there and he's got trophies for them all. Ernie and George Penfold, ladies and gentlemen. The left-hand blaster final. And over the Don for the Past Blaster Trophy. Yes, I've already been presented it with it once, but we'd like to have John and Bobby Penfold up here today, who, well, they'd like to up here, who really did well today. John said yesterday he wanted a 6-lap final, I want to win it, and sure enough he got the bit between his teeth, and he did. And obviously they've been presented with the trophy once by Bill Chesson, but another photograph for Souter will be present that to you, and the laurels there, just for old time's sake.
I'd just like to say that Ernie had a lot of luck with winning his final.
And I think he means that.
All this flashing.
I'm using the camera,
And the trophy for the quads. Can we have the winner of the quad racing up here, please? Mr. Paddy Thorne. Fastest man on 4 wheels. 4-wheel Grasstrack racing. And another unbeaten all-day man. Paddy Thorne, congratulations to you.
Where's your face, buddy?
Thank you very much, Paddy Thorne. Over to Don.
Right, Paddy, now you've got it, can you give it back to Ernie? Because that was that was only for the album. You have got a trophy to come. And superb, like, give it to Ernie. That's Ernie's trophy. Everyone down the Hell Hounds tonight, and I'm sure there'll be some celebrations there, not only with Ernie with his trophy, but obviously John and Bob will be celebrating tonight. They haven't got a cap to fill up, but I'm sure there'll be a lot of enjoyment and excitement down there.